let's take a look at another expression that we saw in chapter 40 of Gone with the Wind. Try in vain.
Yes.
Try in vain. Have you ever seen that? We've talked about
Mm.
that. That's happened in some of the books that we've read before. Have you ever seen that, or do you remember seeing that?
Yes, train van. Yeah.
What
Yes.
what does that mean to try in vain?
Yes means the person tried, but uh, he failed. He did
Okay,
not get succeed.
yeah, so no success. You try something, but you don't get success. You get no results. All right.
Yes.
Can you see the sentence that I have written on the screen?
Okay. Okay. They tried in vain to fix the car before the rain started.
Okay. Now I'm just going to put two words up on the screen.
Okay, sir.
Let me know when you can see the two words that I have written below the sentence. Can you see them?
Yes, sir.
All right. How do you say number one?
Is the
Or how do you say number two?
is they.
Yeah. So number two has number one has one sound, and number two has two sounds, e, 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 a,
Yeah.
a.
A.
Say,
A.
say number one.
The. The.
Say number two.
They.
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 Okay, so that second sound is very important because if you don't say it, then I think you're saying a different word. Okay.
Okay.
They tried. They tried. So what do you think about that combination of vowel sounds? Are those long vowel sounds in duration or short in duration? They tried.
Yeah,
A
it's a
I.
long.
A
They
I.
tried.
So it's short long. A I. A I. Can you say those two words
Yeah.
together?
They tried. They
They
tried.
they tried. Okay. And then we have the next two words in vain. In vain. In vain.
In vain.
Uh-huh. What do you think
Yes.
about those combination of vowel sounds? Are those long or short? In vain. A.
Yes, is short.
Both.
No, sir. First
Mhm.
short.
And the second one?
Is a vain. Is long.
Long. So this is the rhythm that is pretty desirable to have in English, where we have short, long, short, long. They tried in vain. They tried in
Yeah.
vain.
Yeah, they tried in vain.
That's a very
They,
desirable rhythm in English. They tried in vain.
they tried in vain.
They tried in vain to.
They tried in vain to.
Mhm. They tried in vain to fix.
They tried in vain to fix.
Okay. They tried in vain to fix the.
They tried in vain to fix the.
So we've got that pattern going all the way to the so far. No, even no, it continues because we have car, car. That's a
The
very
car.
very
It's a
long sound.
car.
They tried in vain to fix the car.
Yes. They tried to. They tried in vain to fix the car.
So that's we've been doing short, big, short, big, short, big all the way through. They tried in vain to fix the car.
Yes. They tried in vain to fix the car.
Before, before, before.
Before.
What do you think about the vowel
Before.
word? Are those big sounds or little sounds? Before,
Is a four is longer.
okay, before. They tried in vain to fix the car before.
They tried in vain to fix the car before
Okay, is it the or they?
the
The tried in vain or they
oh,
tried in vain? Which one is correct?
they
They,
they
yeah, so
they tried.
it's important to say the E part at the end of that. Even if you're making it short, we have to hear it because otherwise it sounds like a different word. They tried in vain to fix the car
Okay,
before the.
okay. They tried in vain to fix the car before the.
Okay. They tried in vain to fix the car before that. Can you hear the long, the short, long, short, long, short, long rhythm throughout the entire sentence? They tried and
Okay, I
failed
try.
to fix the
Oh,
car before the.
okay. They tried in vain to fix the car before
Okay. Before the rain.
the rain.
Hmm. They tried in vain to fix the car before the rain.
They tried in vain to fix the car before the rain.
The tried or they tried?
They tried.
It's really important to say that E sound. They 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 tried in vain to fix
They
the rain.
they tried in vain to fix the car before the rain.
Started, started, started. Two vowel sounds in there. Two.
Started.
Are those big or long? Are those long or short? Started.
Yeah, the first is long. Started.
Okay. And the second one is short, right? Okay.
Yes, started.
Can you say the
Started.
whole sentence?
Okay. They tried in vain to fix the car before the rain started.
Okay. Say everything. Try to say.
Started. Okay. They tried in vain to fix the car before the rain started.
Okay. Is it rain or rain?
Rain.
Yeah, it's a big sound.
Rain.
So you should try to make it big. Rain, not rain, but rain. Right.
Rain.
Hmm.
Rain.
Try to say
Okay.
the thing.
Okay. So they tried in vain to fix the car before the rain started.
Okay, before the rain started. Before the rain started.
Before the rain started.
Okay. Well, if we look at that sentence, how many how many phrases do you think we could divide this sentence into?
Yeah, three.
Okay, what is the first phrase?
So they tried in vain
Okay,
to
is
fix
it
the
is
car.
is it ven or vein? Vein, vein.
Vain. Vain.
Two sounds, two sounds. They tried in vain. Say that again. Say that phrase again.
They tried in vain. In vain.
Vain, two sounds. E,
A
vain.
E. A E. Vain. A E. Vain.
They tried.
Vain.
What is the next phrase?
Yeah. To fix the car.
Okay, and what is the final phrase?
Yeah. Before the rain started.
Okay, all right. So if we take a look at the first phrase, they tried in vain. What do you think would be the most important word in that phrase?
Is a vain.
Vain. Two sounds.
Vain.
Vain. Okay. Say it again. Say the whole
Vain. Vain.
vain. Okay. Say the whole phrase.
They tried in vain.
Okay, they tried in vain. All right. Now, how do you want your sentence to sound? Do you want it to sound happy or serious?
Yeah, serious.
Serious? Okay. So so then we should pronounce this word vain in a low tone. Vain. Vain. Can you say that in a low tone?
It's vain. It's
Vain.
vain.
Vain. Low tone. Vain.
Vain.
Okay.
Vain.
Okay.
Vain.
Because the word they is the beginning of our phrase, and normally in a kind of neutral English sentence, you would want to start with a high tone. They, vain. You can compare the two. You'll start with something high like they, and then you finish with vain. They, vain. Can you say they in a high tone?
Okay. They,
And then they, vain in a low tone?
it's vain. It's
Vain.
vain.
They, vain. Compare the two.
Okay. They, vain.
They,
Vain. They, vain.
okay, and we can make tried.
They,
Go ahead.
vain.
They,
They,
vain.
vain.
Yeah. So and then we can make tried in could be our bridge from high to low. They tried in vain. They tried in vain.
They tried in vain.
Vain. I wish you would go lower with vain. I wish I could hear you say it a little bit lower. They tried in vain. Okay,
They tried in vain.
vain. Vain. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the next phrase.
Yeah.
What do you think would be the best word to focus on in the next phrase?
So, vain, to fix.
Fix? Yeah, I was thinking that too. I think I prefer I think I prefer fix to the car. Even though usually you probably will focus at something closer to the end than the beginning. I think fix is a
Yes, yes. Yeah.
all right. So now is this a serious sounding phrase or is this a happy sounding, friendly sounding phrase?
Yeah, it's serious.
Okay. So this is going to be a pretty flat phrase, I think. We could now to, that's going to start our phrase. So we can say that high. To fix the car. To fix the car. To fix the car. I'm trying to do it myself. To fix the car.
Okay.
To to fix the car.
To to fix the car. To fix the car.
Yeah, so usually you start a phrase high and you want to step down to low, but here we're just going to have to make all of this low. So we can make too high and the rest of it will be kind of low. To fix the car.
Okay.
To fix the car.
To fix the car.
They tried in vain
To
to fix the car.
They tried in vain to fix the car.
Okay. Now let's take a look at the final phrase before the rain started. And what do you think could be the word where we focus in this phrase?
Here is the rain.
Okay, is it rain or rain? Two sounds.
The rain.
Rain,
Rain.
two sounds. So, I think that's a pattern we're noticing that you have trouble with vowels that are two sounds. So that's something to remember or to think about when you're practicing.
Yes. Yes.
That you
Yes.
have
Yes. Yes.
trouble with that. Okay, rain,
Yes.
rain. Okay,
R-
go ahead.
Rain. Rain.
Okay,
Rain
is that do you think this is going to do you want this phrase to sound serious or happy and friendly?
is serious.
Okay. All right. So we can start the phrase high before the rain. So but we'll have to get down pretty low by the time we get to rain. Before the rain started. Before the rain started.
Be- Before the rain started.
Okay.
Before the rain started.
Tell me before very high. Before, before,
Before,
before the.
before,
Then we have to start going down. Before the, before the.
before the, before the,
Can you make the sound low? Before the, before the,
before the, before the,
before the rain.
before the rain.
Okay, rain or rain. Try to sound lower. Can you make your voice a little bit deeper or a little bit lower?
Okay. Rain, rain.
Before rain. You hear the difference? Can you hear the difference when I say it?
Yes. Before rain,
Rain.
before
Rain.
rain.
Before the rain started.
Okay. Before the rain started.
Before the rain started.
Before the rain started.
Uh-huh. They tried in vain to fix the car before the rain started.
Okay. So they tried in vain to fix the car before the rain started.
Okay, is it rain or rain?
Rain,
Rain. Two sounds.
rain.
Two sounds in the middle of that word. E. Rain. Rain.
A, rain, rain.
Can you say vein? That's the same sound.
It's they, yes. Rain. Yeah.
Rain. Rain.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a, although they have different spelling, but the sound is the same. Yeah.
It's the
They and the rain.
A. A. They tried in vain
A,
to fix the
a.
car before the rain started.
They tried in vain to fix the car before the rain started.
Okay.
Before the rain
See,
started.
the problem is I'm just going to put a couple of words here because these are different words. Can you see the words that I have written on the screen here?
Yes.
How, in the first group, how do you say word number one?
Is van.
Okay. If I say I'm going to say that very slowly, okay? And this word could be pronounced differently. It depends on what type of English you speak. But the way that I say it, I'm going to pronounce number one in a very slow way, okay? Veyan. Veyan.
Oh,
How many sounds do you hear?
van.
Van.
Three.
Yeah. What are the three sounds that you hear in number one?
A, yeah.
Yeah. Van. Can you say number one?
Is van, van.
Van. Van. Okay. How about number two? If I say that very slowly, what do you hear? Vein. A. Vein. How many sounds do you
Is
hear?
it two? Is it
What
two?
what are the
Vein.
what are the two sounds that you hear?
A,
A.
e.
Vein. Vein.
Vein,
Vein.
vein.
What are the three sounds in number one?
Vein.
Oh, that's right. Can you
A-E-N.
say number one?
Vein.
Yeah, okay. Try to
Yen.
say it smoothly and quickly. Van.
The van.
Van. Okay. How do you say number two?
And number two is vein. Vein. Vein.
Vein.
Vein. Ain.
Yeah, I have to hear the E part. Vein. Vein. Vein.
Vein, vein,
When you
vein.
say vein, when you say the second part, you pull your tongue back like this. So here's the top of your mouth, and here's your tongue. Your tongue goes like
Yeah.
vein, vein.
Vein,
Mm,
vein,
good.
vein,
Okay. How about
vein.
the second pair of words? How would you pronounce number one?
Is rain.
Okay, but now we have the same situation. We have re, and then you have to do this little trick with your tongue. Rain, rain. You pull your tongue back.
Okay. Rain,
That's
rain.
that's good. Yeah. How do you say number two? That's a bird.
Ra-
Number two is a type of bird.
Okay. So rain,
Wren.
rain.
How many sounds in number two? Wren, wren.
One.
Yeah, it's just eh. Wren, wren, wren. How many
A
sounds in number one?
is it two.
What
Rain.
rain, rain. So it's re, it's just like number one. It starts like number two, re, but then you pull your tongue back. Rain, rain,
Okay. Rain, rain.
rain,
Yes.
rain. Mhm. Okay.
Okay.
So we
Yes.
have they tried in vain to fix the car before the rain started. Can you try to say all three of those phrases together in one sentence?
They try to fix. So say again, sir.
Well, now be careful because we have the word they, but it's the same sound. You're having trouble with that same sound. It's they. You have to pull back your tongue when you finish that word. They,
They.
they. So you've got they and rain and vain. It's all the same sound. They. Can you try that again?
They.
Can you say
They.
rain,
Rain.
vain?
Vain.
Pull your tongue back when you say vain.
Vain.
Mhm.
Vain.
Vain, rain,
Rain. Rain.
they,
They.
they. It's all the same sound. Okay. Can you say they tried in vain?
They tried in vain.
Is it they or they where you pull your tongue back?
Okay. They.
They,
They.
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 So it's not that. It's they. You have to pull your tongue back when you say that.
They.
They,
They.
they
They.
tried in vain.
They tried in vain.
Vain or vain when you pull your tongue back?
It's a vain. It's
Vain.
vain.
You have to pull your tongue back. To fix the car
They fixed the car
before the rain started.
before the rain started.
Rain. Don't forget to pull your tongue back. That's something you have to work on.
Before the rain.
Yeah,
Before the rain started.
'cause that's really hard for you to do. Okay.
Yeah,
How would you
actually.
how would you make a yes no question with they try fix car? Forget about vain. That doesn't make a very good question. So how would you just make
Okay.
they try fix car before rain? How would you make that question?
Did they try to fix the car in vain?
Before
Did did they try to fix the car?
hmm Did they try to fix the car? How would you answer no to that question?
No, no, they didn't. They didn't fix the car.
Okay, use try. No,
Try
they
to fix the car.
try to put try in there. No, they didn't what?
Okay. So no, they didn't try in vain to fix the car.
Okay, but can you try to say that again? But every time you have that a sound, make sure you're pulling your tongue back. They, rain, vain. Don't forget to pull your tongue back. It's like a snake waiting to attack.
Okay. So so did they try in vain
Mm-hmm.
to fix the car?
Okay, before the rain started.
Before the rain started?
Okay, it's good. You can do it when you're focusing, but I think that it's hard for you to do. Uh,
Yes. When I do in normal way, I
mhm,
cannot uh, uh, do in correct way. But when I become conscious to do,
mhm.
so I will do this.
Okay, yeah. So maybe if you practice it, it will become easier, and then you don't have to think about it so much. But notice that you do it sometimes and you don't do it sometimes, and try to fix that. And then if you practice it a lot, probably you'll stop it. Okay. Now
And
when you
also,
go ahead.
one thing, yeah, and this type of lesson is first time I have been getting in my life. So before this, no one told me to do this or that. So yeah, this is the first time that I am doing. I have never taught in my school. I studied in public school.
Mm,
There is no good teachers, and I started learning English when I passed my bachelor's degree.
mhm.
So yeah, this is yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes when you do something the wrong way for many years, you get bad habits, and then it takes
Yes,
time
yes,
to fix those bad habits.
yes, sir,
Well, you
yes,
can fix them. You just have to first you have to identify what the problem is, and you have to know also how to fix the problem, and then you can
yeah.
then maybe you can fix it. Okay. So when you're making the question, did they try to fix the car? Is that word did, is
Okay.
that an
Di-
important word?
yes, sir,
Okay,
yes,
so how should you pronounce it? If it's an important word that you want people to hear very much because it's a signal that you're making a question, then what would be a good way to pronounce
Mhm. So uh, did did
it?
they
Did
they
they?
try?
Did they? Did they? It becomes a very important big word. Did they?
Did they
Did they try to?
did they try the
Did they try to fix the car?
did they tried in
Did they try to fix the car?
did did they try to fix the car?
Okay, how would you answer no to that question?
No, they didn't try to fix the car.
Okay. No, they didn't try to fix the car. Can you say that again?
No, they didn't
N-
try to fix the car.
They didn't try to fix the car. Okay. All right. I think let's do
No,
one
they
more word.